Despite being a major hydrocarbon producing region, West Africa still relies on international benchmark from the US Gulf Coast to Northwest Europe for pricing petroleum products. However, these global indices fail to reflect the market reality and supply chain changes unique to Africa. Establishing an African reference market is the focus of a two-day strategic engagement hosted by the Nigerian Midstream Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority in partnership with S&P Global Commodity Insights. According to NMDPRA, establishing a regional pricing reference point will boost petroleum product trading across West Africa, providing real-time pricing that reflects the region's unique market dynamics.
Nigeria is rapidly evolving into a midstream and downstream trading zone. Nigeria has an active maritime coastline that links all West African markets, deep sea ports with modern technologies and infrastructure, as well as regulatory framework that supports world-class standards of maritime operations. These factors have positioned the country as a viable hub in West African energy sector.
The Minister of State Petroleum Resource Oil calls for greater private sector investment in refining capacity, urging the development of more local refineries, import dependence.
Dangote refinery alone may not be enough. And that's why we're happy that, other refineries are also coming up. BOA is building, other, people are also building, because whatever you build here, it's not to service only the Nigerian market, but services the entire African continent.
Industry stakeholders acknowledge the high capital and complexity involved in refinery construction, but emphasize the long-term benefits and self-sufficiency.
To remain viable, we urge the governments across Africa to take deliberate steps, as the US, Canada, and EU have done, to protect domestic producers from unfair competition.
At NNPC, we are not waiting for the future, we are building it. Through the strategic review and repositioning of our refineries, our strategic equity in the Dangote refinery, condensate opportunities, and our support for other third-party projects, we are laying the ground for a self-sufficient refining ecosystem.
Although West Africa now meets 31% of its petrol needs through regional refining, their heavy reliance on imports underscores the urgency of developing a local pricing mechanism to support energy security and economic independence. The goal is to build a transparent African-led oil and gas pricing system built on regional collaboration, regulatory alignment, and a shared drive for economic sovereignty. Favor Kolawole reporting for BTV News.